Tips to get your ex-boyfriend back? It was an obvious matter even some years ago that broken relationships generally do not mend themselves completely. However, might you try, they say broken relationships are like broken glass, you can paste the pieces together again with glue, but the thing will always have a crack in it. But these days, many people who have gone through a breakup try to get back to their ex-partners. Probably this is the trend that reflects itself in most questions addressed to dating medium, the typical agony aunt columns in magazines and on talk shows on radio. But in all these questions there remains a similarity: everyone wants to get back to their ex without a brawl, right? It is indeed embarrassing to see yourself disgraced in front of your ex's new partner. Here are some tips about how to get your ex-boyfriend back, and that too, without any quarrels. Just try not to get ruffled easily, and you can have your man back. You've broken up with him about 3 months ago and have resolved to stay single ever since. Your boyfriend, however, has moved on and got into a relationship anew. At once you go mad. How can he do this if he's human? And then you shout at him relentlessly over the phone, and the next time onwards, he'll be avoiding you, probably forever. So what to do? Stay patient. Try to understand things from his perspective and do not presume that he doesn't care for you. With this necessary realization and some understanding, you can always get him back. Who would want a relationship if it brings only strain, anxiety, and hassles? You can be assured that most men would try to get away from the prospect of it. So please stop reminding him again and again about it all, the breakup. Look forward to the future. This doesn't mean you should not get back to the root where your troubles first started. Discuss them freely, but please do not accuse him. Accusations will only lead up to heated words, and it will not help at all. Try to make it as peaceful as you can. If you're constantly facing problems in trying to keep your temper down, it is best to give up, at least for then. Otherwise, you might just end up disgracing yourself in front of him by abusing him or uttering high-sounding, yet meaningless and empty phrases at him. That is certainly not an option if you're thinking how to get your ex-boyfriend back. Many relationships get terribly messed up since the people involved therein just do not allow each other the minimum freedom to do things. Sticking to your boyfriend all the time, thinking constantly that he's not caring for you one bit, lead to more complex issues like mistrust. Give some space to your partner. Your ex-boyfriend must not get the impression that you are loading him with complaints and not allowing him even a small time to himself. Try calling or meeting him as less as you can and wait to see when he calls you up himself. This will also give you a truer picture of how much he needs you. If you can, go for a little holiday without telling anyone and see if he looks out for you. Make him do all the things while you should wait and watch. If you find that there is optimum response from him, probably you're going the right way about how to get your ex-boyfriend back. So, if you're still wondering how to get your ex-boyfriend back, remember that enjoying your time at a copyright, movie, or a restaurant churning over happy memories of the past good times you two had together is the finest of ways by which you can win his heart back. All the sugar without the sourness of a bicker will have both of you ready to accept your past mistakes and start all over again. After all, being committed to your boyfriend and having your love reciprocated the same way is a great art.